Welcome to ItzRafiq. In today's video, I am going to discuss about your HSLC 2022 practical examination. In first part, I have already discussed about HTML and JavaScript, and I have also discussed the answers in Assamese. So I'll give the link in description and comment. You can check there. Now, in this video, I am going to discuss about XML and MySQL, and these two topics might be excluded from your question paper, practical question paper, so not that necessary, but HTML and JavaScript is compulsory. These two you have to know. First, I am going to show how you can create an XML document. Suppose I am going to do in the lab question number 2. Create an XML document which contain two root as item details and parent as item, and inside item you will have item ID, name, quantity and prices, children, and you will have to add two records. So first we'll open Notepad. For that you will press Windows key and R. There you will type Notepad and press enter key or OK. Now here to create the XML document, first line will write the processing instruction. Now processing instruction, what is it? It is the information, or the processing instruction give information to the browser how to handle with the document. So while you are creating an XML document, better you write everything in small letters. So first you will write bracket, exclamatory sign, then a bracket question mark, XML version equal 1.0, then quotation close, question mark, bracket close. First you will make the root element, which is item details, and bracket close, also close this one. Now go inside item details. Here you make item, and inside item you make first item ID and give one search ID 123, then item ID close, now next will be item name. So write name. Name you can write anything, suppose chips, then name close. After that you will write quantity, then you will write how many pieces, suppose 10 pieces, then quantity close. After that you will write price, suppose price is 20 rupees, then price close. So these are the children of item, and in the question it's given that add two records. So you will select the item from opening to closing and copy it. For copy you can go to edit menu or Ctrl C, edit menu, then copy. Now after the item press enter key, then Ctrl and V, or you can also go edit and paste. Now here you change the ID 1 to 4. In place of chips you can write anything, noodles, then quantity you can change it or you can keep that one only, 12. Price you can make it 35. Now we have added two records. Now save the file, save as, keep the file name as anything you can write. Suppose I am writing item dot XML and save it. Now minimize the file, go to desktop and search your file where have the XML, item XML. This is my file, so double click on the file. Wait a bit. So this is our output or tree structure. Here we can see minus sign. If we click on the minus sign, the item will close. Here also if we click on the minus sign, item will close, and this close, then means everything will be inside the root element, item details. Inside the root element we'll get two parent, item and item. Inside the item again we'll get 4 children. Again inside this item also we'll get another 4 children. So this way you will get the output of XML. Now we are going to show you how you can do another practical work. That one is MySQL, which one is very difficult for many of you. So to do MySQL, your first task will be to open the MySQL command line client or MySQL server. To do that, go to start. Then if you have Windows 7 all programs, then you will have here MySQL folder, then MySQL whatever version command line. So it will open this way. Now you have to enter the password, and I have already said what will be the password. Normally password are 1234, 12345, or you can ask your teachers. The teacher will help you or guide you to enter the password. So 1234. Now in Asmi's video, in Asmi's explanation, I have already showed you how you can solve the question number 1 from in the lab. Now I will show you how you can solve the question 2. Here you have to create a table, name, item, and the field are code, item name, company, quantity, price, and expiry date. So first we'll have to make a database. So we will write create database, then the name of your database. Suppose database name is my channel name, semicolon, enter. After creating the database, when your database creation is successful, you will get one message, query OK. If your database successful is failed, you will get error. Okay. Now after creating the database, we will have to select the database. For that we will write use, then the name of the database. So done. Now after selecting the database, if you want to see how many tables are there inside your database, you can write show tables. It came empty set because I have not created a single table inside my database. Now I am going to create the table item with the following details. You can see in your book question number 2, page 232. The first field is code. So first line is create table item, then bracket. Now code, inside code you can see only numerical values are there. So int primary key, comma, then item name. Item name will keep worker, size will keep as 20, comma, then company, worker, we'll keep the size as 20, comma, then quantity we'll keep it as int, then price we'll keep it as int, then expiry date we'll keep it as date, because in the question the complete date is given here. Now we'll close the opening bracket which I have opened in first line. After it we'll give semicolon, then hit enter button. So it will come as query OK. If it does not come and come like error or something like that, that means you had made any mistake. Okay. After creating the table, suppose in question paper it asks you to display the structure of the table or display the details of the table, then you will write describe, DESC, then the table name is item, then semicolon and press enter. So this is the description of the table. Code int, primary key, item name, worker, company, worker, quantity int, price int, expiry date, and null on not null only could, others all null. Now to enter values in the table you will write this way: insert into item values, then go next line, or you can continue in same line also. Bracket, the first one is number 1002, comma, name is cake, then comma, brand is Britannia, comma, quantity 45, comma, price 200, comma, then expiry date is 2018, then month 1 and date 12. And remember, while you are entering the date, the year should be always first, because this is the format to enter the date in MySQL. Then semicolon and enter. If query OK come, that means your item or your record had been inserted to the table. Now to insert the next record, again same, insert into item values. To get the previous command what you have typed, you can press on up arrow of your keyboard. Now again we'll go to the previous one, this one, and we'll change the values here. Next one is 105, and here biscuit, and here brand is Britannia only, quantity 90, rupees 100, 90 and rupees 100, and expiry date is 2017 12/12. So we'll write here 17 12/12. Now suppose I want to add two records together, then instead of semicolon we'll give comma and go to next line, and the next one we'll write. So next one, again this one came. Now here it's 2006, this is jam, brand is Kisan, quantity 34, and price is 160, and expiry date is 2018 1/23. So 2018, and while you will write 1, we have to write 01, not directly 1, and it is 23. Now suppose I have to enter only two records. After writing two lines, you will put semicolon and hit enter. So it's kept two records. Now if you want to see, or suppose in question it's given Write the SQL query to display all the records from your table. You will write select star. Star means I am selecting all the columns from item and semicolon. So this came. Now suppose the next question, display the item name, price and expiry date from the item table. You will write select item name, comma price, comma expiry date from item. So this will come. Now the next question is, suppose delete the column quantity. You will write alter table item delete quantity. And remember, when you delete a column or a record from MySQL table, it is not possible to recover again. So before you delete, you have to think about it, whether you want to delete it or not. So press enter. Oh sorry, it is not deleted, it should be dropped. Quantity spelling. First write select star from item. I have written here quantity short form, but in command I have given quantity spelling. That's why it came cannot drop quantity. Check that column exists, because that quantity column is not available in my table. In my table QTY is there, and in first line when I have written alter table item delete, because delete command is not available with update or with alter. So we will write here alter table item drop QTY. Now see, query okay. Now let's run the command select star from item. Now here item column is quantity column is not there, because I have dropped that column. So this way you can solve the MySQL command. I hope you have remembered what step I have done. Your first work is to create a database. Second step is used to select the database. Third step to create a table. Fourth step to display to insert record to the table. Then you have to do the query whatever asked in the question paper. And for questions, there are many questions in MySQL chapter. What is record? What is cardinality? What is field? What is primary key? What is foreign key? Like that. That short question I have already given in oral. I think oral questions. From there you can learn that short questions